Well, here we are with yet another whiskey tasting video, and I was on yesterday. I was on the World Whiskey Day live stream celebration, and I was the last one. I went 4 hours, so today I didn't drink anything. I just drank water basically and watched videos and tried to catch up on everything, and I'm far behind anyway because those live streams, several hours of watching time. But I'm still gonna go ahead and taste some whiskey. I have here a Singleton of Dufftown, 12-year-old, and it says Singleton of Dufftown, age 12 years, trademark. There's a flying fish. There's like a flying fish right here. And single malt Scotch Whisky of Dufftown, product of Scotland, 40% alcohol by volume, perfectly balanced, naturally rich and smooth. Well, we'll see. It says a bunch of stuff on the back here too. But before I read what's on the back of this flattish bottle, I'm going to pour me a dram and tell you that I haven't had a Singleton in a long time. I've had single malts, yes, but nothing with the brand name Singleton on it since about 28, 29 years ago, something like that. And the one that I had was the Singleton of Othrusk. And I don't think you can get Singleton of Othrusk anymore anyway, but that was the first one that ever was produced. And I had that back in the day. I don't know exactly what year it was. Somewhere around 1989, 1990. So let's get the cork of this Dufftown. Ironically enough, I've never had anything from the Dufftown distillery. Or is it pronounced Duffton? I'm not sure. Some expert might be able to clue me in on that. And this foil is kind of obtrusive, I think. I think they should have put the perforated thing a little lower, down here somewhere, so that the whiskey doesn't get trapped in behind the foil. Oh, well, there, just take the whole thing off. That's better. It doesn't really have to be there anyway. Actually, I kind of like the shape of this bottle because it's easy to grab, easy to get a grip on it. It just fits right in my somewhat little hands very, very nicely. So there's our Singleton. It's probably chill filtered and colored. It looks a little bit orangey, at least from here. I don't know, can you tell? Let's see now. See if we got any kind of legs. Let's see now. Oh, moving a bit slowly for a 40%er. Might be a little bit viscous. All right. It has a fruity kind of nose, as you'd expect from Speyside, which it is. Fruity. Del Monte fruit cup. Here I'm getting some grapes. Some apples, like the Red Delicious apples I enjoy. Getting some mostly medium fruits like plums kind of thing. Plums and apples mostly. Am I getting any citrus? malty, and okay, there's some vanilla. Cinnamon to go along with a little bit of apple. There's definitely some cinnamon-like note in the nose. Apples and cinnamons. Let's see what it says here. The sweet and fruity notes in this fine malt from Dufftown, or is it Dufftown? I'm not sure. At the heart of Speyside are the product of traditional slow distilling using pure water from Highlandman John's well, long maturation, and a unique balance of European and American oak then gives the Singleton of Dufftown its smooth, richly satisfying taste. I thought I was getting some vanilla in there. So it's a blend of casks. Some sherry, European oak, some ex-bourbon, a little bit of both. A nice, if you got them balanced right, it's great. I don't like things that are too much on the sherry side, although there are exceptions to that as well. I mean, there's my old 15-year-old Glenfarclas, which I absolutely love, and that's a sherry bomb. And some people say it's Sulphur City, but I don't detect the sulfur. Or if I do, it doesn't bother me. I actually enjoy it. Yeah. So we got some fruits, we got some vanilla, not so much caramel, but definitely those fruits are there. Fruits, I guess tannins as well. Maybe a bit spicy. I did mention cinnamon, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, let's give it a taste. I've been nosing for a few minutes. Mmm. Mmm. Quite an interesting blend of the European oak and the American oak, because while I'm getting some spiciness from the European oak, I'm also getting some caramel now from the American oak, and at the same time, I'm getting a nice fruity coating all over my mouth. Fruits like maraschino cherries and apples, and not so much pears, but there's things like plums in there, and maybe some dried plums, which would be prunes, raisins, yeah. So it comes on nice and satisfying. The second mouthful, once again, coats the mouth with fruits. Spicy on the tongue, well, on the sides of the mouth, fruity. Spicy. The spices are a little bit of pepper, a little bit of cinnamon, and the plums all around. Again, I'm liking this. Yeah, fruity and a bit spicy. For what I paid, I forget what I paid. I don't think I paid very much for this. It says here, Singleton of Dufftown, 12-year-old, 5644 and 10 cents for the bottle deposit. 5% goods and services tax, $2.82. Liquor tax, 10%, $5.64. $65 out the door, which, you know, it's around the same price as a Glengarry. It's a little more expensive than a McClelland's, but I think it's better than a McClelland's. I prefer it to McClelland's, of the Speyside McClelland's, that is. What else from Speyside is about the same price? It'll give your Glenfiddich 12 or Glenlivet 12 a run for the money. Oh yeah, they don't make Glenlivet 12 anymore. I think there might still be a few left on the shelf, but not many. Which reminds me, I'm going to have to taste that Founders Reserve from Glenlivet soon. See if I like it. But this is okay. This is a nice place to start. It's not a very punishing, demanding kind of whiskey. It's smooth, it's fruity, it's a little spicy. It's not bad at all. I rather like this. And in the aftertaste, there's some caramel going on. It's not a particularly long aftertaste, but there is some caramel just towards the end. And, well, thanks for watching. Sláinte.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Yeah.